Melby Missy, thank you. Missy, മിസ്സേ ഞാൻ കോഹോസ്റ്റായിട്ട് ആഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ജോയിച്ചേട്ടൻ പറഞ്ഞു മിസ്സിന് ഇച്ചിരി ആരോഗ്യ പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്. ഇന്ന് മീറ്റിംഗ് ഒക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഇറങ്ങിയതേ ഉള്ളൂ എന്ന്. മിസ്സേ കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. മെൽബി മിസ്സേ കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല കേട്ടോ. ഫോണിൻ്റെ എന്തോ പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്. മെൽബി മിസ്സേ മൈക്ക് ഓണാണ്, പക്ഷെ കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. മിസ്സേ ഓക്കെ, മിസ്സിന്റെ മൈക്ക് പക്ഷെ ഓണായിട്ട് തന്നെയാണ് കിടക്കുന്നത്.
Hey, hello. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, Naveen, you're audible.
See, my lap has encountered a problem, so I'm joining with my wife's laptop. That's why the name is changed. My lap is not getting switched on. Hope that is okay.
Okay, okay. It's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. So, good evening, everyone. On behalf of the organizing team, the Career and Professional Development Wing of Marian Alumni Association Kutikanam, it is my heartfelt pleasure to welcome you all to this much anticipated webinar, Right Career or Best Career, Decoding the Path to a Meaningful and Effective Career Plan. We are deeply honored by the presence of our respected principal, Professor Dr. Rajimon George, Alumni Association President, Sri Georgie Sebastian, Vice President, Sri Dario Ebi, Secretary, Sri Balu Krishna, esteemed executive and governing body members, our dedicated faculty, dear students, and our ever supportive alumni. Your unwavering encouragement and blessings have been the driving force behind the Career and Professional Development Wings initiatives. We are truly grateful to have each one of you here with us this evening. It is my privilege to introduce Mr. Naveen Paul, a dynamic leader, visionary entrepreneur, and passionate career mentor. Mr. Naveen Paul is the co-founder and CEO of Vocation Sketches EduTech LLP, the proud owner of the brand Draw My Career, a Startup India recognized venture, and a finalist at the prestigious Startup Karnataka Elevate 2024 initiative. He holds an MBA from the Indian Institute of Management, Kozhikode. He had his post-graduation in Executive Postgraduate Program in Management and a BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Mahatma Gandhi University, Kottayam. His vibrant career spans industries, domains, and continents, excelling in placement training, campus recruitment, business development, sales, marketing, new market acquisition, product launches, career assessments, and career counseling. Mr. Naveen has collaborated with reputed organizations such as the Tata Group, LEAD, Prodigy, Tabimi, Campus IQ, and more. He has also contributed to major government projects, including the ASAP initiative of the Government of Kerala. A certified career analyst, he has guided countless students and professionals to discover and pursue their true calling. Currently, he also serves as professor of practice at the Sahridaya Institute of Management Studies, Thrissur. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome to an inspiring change maker, Mr. Naveen Paul. Today, he will lead us through this thought provoking session on right career or best career, decoding the path to a meaningful and effective career plan. Get ready for an insightful journey filled with practical guidance, future ready strategies, and a fresh perspective on the evolving professional landscape. To set the tone for today's gathering, we are delighted to have with us a proud member of our alumni family, Mr. Sabin, from the 2013-15 MMH batch. And presently, he is into IT solutions business. And Sabin has been a shining example of active alumni engagement, known for his warmth, dedication, and commitment to giving back. He truly embodies the spirit of our Marian alumni community. It is my privilege to invite Mr. Sabin to deliver the welcome address and extend a heartfelt greeting to all gathered here today. Over to you, Sabin. Sabin, am I audible? Okay, fine. Yes, Sabin, am I audible? Okay, it's fine. I think it's a time to extend a very, very warm welcome to an inspiring change maker, the resource person for the day, and it is none other than Mr. Naveen Paul. Thank you so much for joining with us. And before moving on to the session, let me give a gentle nod to all the participants. We encourage all of you to engage fully in today's session. You may unmute your microphones and share your questions during the Q&A, or you can post the questions in the chat box at any time. And please remember that e-certificates will be awarded to all participants who successfully complete the session. So let's stay curious, keep our questions flowing, and make the most of this opportunity to learn and grow. Over to you, Mr. Naveen.
See, good evening, one and all. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Am I audible? Can I get the
Yes.
thumbs up? Yes, yes, yeah. So thank you for the opportunity. So see, I looking at the Steffi's intro, I would say I don't even own 50% of it. Anyway, I hope some good software has made a very good intro. Anyway, thank you very much for the intro, Steffi. Anyway, and very much thankful for this opportunity as well. I studied in Amarjyoti Engineering College, Kanjapalli, which is very near to Marian. I have been to Marian, seen the beautiful campus also when I was in the college time. So very happy to interact with you. So in the next 30 minutes or 40 minutes, I would like to give you an awareness broadly on the career, and would say, you know, much more updated on what's happening in the career thing. And I will also give you my thoughts on crafting the career journey, though it's very very personal. I know that it is very personal, and crafting a career journey also requires a lot of effort. So I won't think like in 40 minutes I will be able to craft a journey for you rather, but I can give you my thoughts for on which we can work on further. I hope it's good time to start. Now, I would like, since rather than being a monologue or something like that, I want you people, to give your comments in the comment section as well, whenever you feel like commenting. And even I am okay with, unmuting yourself and, speaking as well. So my first question to you, the Alumni Association people, is a very simple question I would like to ask you. Like, how many minutes are there in 1 hour? There's a very, very, very common answer. Answer is 60. And if I ask you how many seconds are there in 1 minute, answer is also 60. And my next question is, personally, if I'm giving you 1 minute to clap, imagine I'm giving you 1 minute to clap. How many claps you will make in a minute? Can you just put the answer in the comments? I'm giving you 1 minute to clap. How many claps you will be able to make in a minute? Can you just put in your comments, please? 50. Sadik says 50. Yes. 100. Okay. 70, 60, 100, 60, 100, 110, 60, 150, 120, 50, 84, 50. Oh, great. So I hope you will be you connecting over laptop or over phone. I want your 30 seconds. I just want your 30 seconds. So what we will do is like on a count of 5, I want you people to just clap for 30 seconds and count the number of claps in your mind and tell me how many claps you have made. So, what I hope everybody can participate in that. You can just keep your laptop or phone in a room, just sidewise, and on a count of 5, please start clapping, and just 30 seconds clap and tell me how many claps you are going to make. Okay, on a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. I want you people to start clapping. 3 seconds over, 5 seconds over, 10 seconds are getting over. Now 50 seconds are over, 15 or 16 over, 17 over, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Those who have joined the activity, can you just put in the chat the number of claps you have made in 30 seconds? 105, very good. 93, 85, 150, 90, 100, 112. I hope these numbers have already exceeded your expectations. Am I right? The number you have told me in 1 minute, you have already covered in 30 seconds. Am I right or wrong? Can I get a thumbs up? The number which you have already imagined for a minute, you have already completed in 30 seconds. Yes, right. Now imagine this was a event or this was with a prize. I believe like you might have completed or competed with much more rigor and you might have easily crossed many things. The point I want to make is like the moment I told you 1 minute is 60 seconds and how many claps you can make in a minute, you assumed that 1 second is one clap and 60 or rather into two 120 is the number of claps we can make. So we mainly assume many things, and predominantly I see in the career sector or while selecting a career, there are many assumptions that is there in our mind, which is getting us into different troubles. We assume that there are very few career paths. We assume that these are the job profiles I will get into. We assume that there are around 100 or 200 job profiles we have. We have we assume that after plus 2 I can write engineering entrance or medical entrance or at the most design entrance. I believe many people, we also assume that after degree it's all over. I've already done a degree, then changing the career, then I might go differently. There are around 3 lakh plus registered job profiles available currently. In that, how many we know? Still, we assume that yes, we can be great in career. There are around 300 plus career paths, 30,000 plus career profiles, 3 lakh plus job profiles, registered job profiles, I'm saying, currently available in the world. Still, we believe that, we assume that, itna to enough. Now, that is where, my dear young friends, the first thing that you want to understand about career, where you should be open. And I want you people to think beyond, to go to the impossible. Go beyond the impossible. Think beyond the impossible to get into the career. You should be in a position to think beyond invisible and go beyond impossible. I hope my presentation is also clear. That's why I've made the session as a career awareness session. I believe like in this 40 minutes, I will be able to give you a broad awareness about what's happening in the world of career, how we can essentially come into a career selection, what are the tips. So the first thing I want to tell you, the basic point is like, there are many things still invisible to us, even with chat gpt, even with this AI, even with perplexity, we are still not aware about many things, and we should be able to in a position to go what is beyond our possibilities, particularly in the case of career. Now, next thing, when I say, as the session name suggests, we all want the best course, we all want the best college, and we want the best career. I hope everybody, when parents come to me or they come for career counseling, or when I meet the parents, they say, "Sir, what is the best career? What is the best course? What is the best college?" I often get this question. Now, what is the best career according to you? Which is the best career? Which is the best course? Which is the best college? No, I would say this is one thing which is very predominantly common, like being the best career, best course, and best college. Now, when coming to the best career, best course, and best college, I just want to ask you why we need a career. We need a career basically because we need jobs, we need money, and many people want to go abroad, study abroad, do their studies abroad. But finally, what we want, I believe, like we all want a happy life. I hope nobody will disagree on this. Even though we want jobs, we want to go abroad, study abroad, we want to make money. But finally, we are all doing this for a happy life. So when you say you want a happy life, and I would say the most important decision becomes the career decision. I hope the number of participants here at this point of time also entitles the fact that you give most a very big importance to the career decision. But again, this is the concern of me when I meet the people or when I meet the young people. So before going for a movie, we do a lot of research. Even we, before going for a food or even having a food, we do a lot of research. But essentially, what research we are doing in making one of the most important decisions in life is a big question. When we say we are not aware of many careers, when we say we are not aware of this, how many of us are even aware of the scholarships available for us currently? I hope there is a common scholarship portal which we must be aware of. No, there are many things that still we feel like on the career, even though it's a very important decision, we are not considering to it to the core, is I personally feel. Now, when you talk about the best career, now many people will say, or many people have the presumption like being a doctor or medicine is a very good career. Even my wife is a doctor. You see Mary Nidhya as my profile name because my laptop is not working. So I just took my wife's laptop. She's a pathologist by profession. Now, in last 5 years, around 1,200 medical students have dropped out. I'm just talking about MBBS being the best career after qualifying the toughest entrance exam called NEET. And around 120 students have faced an emotional and mental breakdown. This is according to the National Medical Council data. And the real data is again, I think like it should be very alarming. And I know that you are very aware, like getting a degree, you might not guarantee a job where 49% of the current Indian youth is unemployable. India Skills Report 2024. Not a great data. Because this is a data, but we all know. I'm not saying it's a bank data, but I would say, again, a fancy degree, 80% of the Indian engineers do not possess the required skills. Happy that I hope the people crowd I'm addressing are not engineers. Currently, 80% of the engineers don't possess the right skills. That is the data again. Now, when we say we get to do a good college or best college, get the job, 38% of the IITians across 23 campuses remain unplaced in 2024. So in the last year, 2024 placement season, you talk about the best college. We are all studied in not the good college, but the best college in engineering is none other than IIT. And 38% of the IITians across 23 campuses in 2024 remain not placed. The another interesting fact is that we all think like there are no jobs, right? Now we are not getting placed or not getting jobs with AI or with kind of digitalization. So many jobs have been lost. I hope we may think that that is somewhat true also, but data shows around 3.5 million jobs were available across technology, telecom, banking, and finance, and these 3.5 million jobs remained vacant. So the vacant jobs number is around 35 lakh in the year 2024. And that's predominantly in technology, telecom, banking, and finance. So on one area, we feel like you people are not getting job. Other area, there is a strong gut feeling like they are not getting people and the jobs still remained vacant. My question is, why? Can you just put your thoughts in the chat? Why is it so? Why, when we say a lot of unemployment in the country with the topmost colleges and all still there, but still jobs are remaining vacant? What might be the cause? Can I just get some feedbacks in the comments? Potential candidates. Basically, matlab, those candidates are not potential. Okay. But 35 lakh jobs remaining vacant is a huge number, right? It's not a small number. Particularly when lot of people are struggling. What might be the reason? Why people are not? Lack of appropriate skills, very good. Lack of skills, okay. Educated people doesn't mean skilled people, very good, Thomas. Exactly. I agree with you all. Lack of skills is an important factor. The problem is, if you look at a tree, when the tree is very big or tall, it's very difficult to change its direction. Our skilling programs are predominantly happening at the later stages in life. You agree with me? Our skilling programs predominantly happen at the later stage of the life where it's very difficult to change the direction or very difficult to impart many things. And the predominant reason for this lies in the foundation, in the career selection. And according to data, 93% of the Indian students know only 7 career options. So 93% of our students, by choice, go to just 7 career options, where we are speaking about 300 plus career paths, 30,000 plus career profiles, 3 lakh plus job profiles. 93% of the Indian students predominantly go to a very few set of career options. And that becomes a predominant reason why even we are imparting many skilling programs. At the end of the time, it becomes very difficult to get into the right jobs or the right things. So I always say the problem is we are not landing in the right career or right course or right college. If you land in a right career, definitely there will be, definitely you should get jobs. You must get jobs. And predominantly the course, college, career combination is a very tricky one. If I study in a very good course in a very bad college, gone. Very good college, very bad course, again gone. Very bad course and very bad college, though, no option at all. But this combination of being the right career, right course, and right college is the key, I personally felt. And that is a prominent reason also why people are not at the end, mainly not able to pursue the um, or get the jobs. We look for the best, but somehow we lack the right. We always run behind the best, but many times we ignore the right career, the right course, the right college that is predominantly suited for me. Now, I just want to take you. Now, you will also ask me, boss, whatever we say, now, what will happen to the future of jobs? I would say this is one interesting thing that we can consider. The Future of Jobs report by World Economic Forum, which talks about the future of jobs. What will happen to the jobs in 5 years? Then my next question to you is like, we just heard the news of 12,000 jobs being lost in TCS. Am I right? We all heard the news that TCS, we lost 12,000 jobs. My question is, we know that AI is already happening. With AI, the total number of jobs will increase or decrease, is my question. I want everyone to put your answers. Will the total number of jobs will increase or decrease? I hope I'm audible. My question is very simple. Will with AI or with the rapid kind of changes that you see with AI, machine learning, data and all, the total number of jobs will increase or decrease? Decrease, increase, both are possibilities. Now, to understand this future of jobs, I would say one authentic source to understand this future of jobs is like there is a future of jobs report by World Economic Forum. It has been prepared by with the inputs from 100 employers representing around 14 million workforce across 22 sectors and around the globe. I'll show you an interesting data on this. Now, the World Economic Forum Future of Jobs report. There are many, you can just read through it. There are many important points in it, but there are some points that might surprise you, or that might be of very much uh, info to you. It says there is an aging population in the developed countries, and there is a young population in the developing countries, which we are also very much aware of. But another interesting thing that the future of jobs is very critical data. That is 40% of the skills that you are currently possessing will be outdated by 2030. So 40% of the skills what you are currently possessing now will be outdated by 2030. So in the next 5 years, so whatever you are practicing now, whatever you are learning now, 40% of the skills be outdated. I think this data can be of very much importance in our further discussions also, which basically means adaptability remains the key. The key being adaptable. And the most sought after skill by employers. So there is a saying like, what is the most sought after skill? That is still the analytical thinking. Employers globally still consider analytical thinking as the most sought after skill among the employees. And the fastest growing skills, it is nothing but the AI, data science, cybersecurity. Now, because we know that is the fastest growing skills, but still the employers consider critical analytical thinking as the most important skill during the hiring process. Now, this is the answer to the question I asked. By 2030, job loss will be 92 million. In another 5 years, 92 million jobs will be lost. Don't worry. There will be new jobs of 170 million. So the number of jobs lost, the current jobs which are there, 92 million will be lost, and around 170 million new jobs will come in, which will invariably a total increase in the total number of jobs. So net, there is a 7% increase from the base, from the existing base, and the total number of jobs is going to increase. Total number of jobs is going to increase as per the Future of Jobs report by World Economic Forum. So this is what will happen to the future of jobs, which I already explained. Now, I just wanted to take you through couple of careers, which you might also be knowing. But I just thought of, it is good that, we just brush upon certain careers which you are also very much aware of. Before that, I have a question to you. I hope you can see in the screen as well. There is a spending category in India worth 10 lakh crore. Which is that category? So I hope my question is clear. There is a spending category in India that is worth 10 lakh crore. We'll just see some of the careers that might not be that familiar to you. But so for that, I just want to ask you this question. There's a spending category in India that is worth 10 lakh crore. Can I get the answers in the chat, please? So there is a spending category in India that is worth 10 lakh crore, which is that category. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So my question is, there is a spending category in India that is worth 10 lakh crore. Which is that category? I would like to get your answers in the chat. There's a spending category in India that is worth 10 lakh crore. Which is that category? I would say, hats off to Mr. Deebu Joseph, who gave the answer, which is nothing but Indian weddings. Healthcare infrastructure, no. This news appeared in New York Times that the Indian weddings after food and grocery tops the list of the spending category with 10.2 lakh crore is the spending category for weddings, and we are well aware of the Amani and Adani weddings. So the thought is like very simple. All the career options related to marriage or wedding is on high rise. So you look at anything related to wedding, event management, wedding planner, cosmetology, all this related to wedding are on high rise. And even there are colleges in India which teaches you wedding planning, event management. No courses are available. No, if you have to look up and see things, there are many changes that are happening in the world as well. I hope data science is the thing that is happening now, and there is no doubt like the data scientists earn a good worth and package and perks as well. Then next is sports, and I presume that now there is no barrier in getting a sports career. It's not about being the player, performance management, sports analyst, sports medicine, performance analysis in the PSU, stadium management, sport brand management, with the ISL, IPL. There are plethora of careers in the area of sports also. And there is a special category, even actuarist. I hope you are aware of actuarians. And even with your plus two, you can become an actuarist. And starting salary of an actuary in India is around 1 lakh per month. And I have not seen any actuarian without a job in India. They are the people who decides the premium of the policies. Even the geriatric care, you look at the number of old people are increasing, and all the careers related to the geriatric care is on high rise. Fintech, I hope we all use financial product like Google Pay, Razor Pay, all the pays, which were not available 5 years back. And still, in the 150 crore population, less than 10 crore population has the mutual fund accounts. So there's a huge opportunity in the fintech area also. We talk about fitness and wellness. Whenever you open a app, Instagram or YouTube, you will at least see 1 or 2 videos of fitness and wellness in 1 minute or 2 minutes. And everybody want to be fit and well. There are a lot of career options in that area as well. Agri-tech, agri-business management, plantation management. You are from Kutikanam. I don't want to tell this. The opportunities in the agriculture technology now It is humongous. And even government jobs, I hope not even touching this. There are a lot of opportunities there. So my question is comes with this question: how to decide? How will we decide which career is right for me? How will we get into this question of finding the right career? And how am I supposed to get into this understanding of getting into or understanding myself and getting into the career that actually suits me is the question. So I would say I just want to tell what happened to me in this career selection to me. So I'm basically, I was a good student that everyone says, because I had a 94% mark in 10th. Then my parents told me, beta, go and become a doctor. So try for medical entrance. Then I wrote the medical entrance after 2 years. I don't know. There was a PC Thomas class like Brilliance Bala. We went for the 2 year classes there. Then I write my uh, entrance, and I got a very big rank in medical and I got a very small rank in engineering. Then one of the uncle told me electronics and communications is a very, very upcoming branch. You please go and join for BTech in ECE. That's how I landed in Amal Jyoti, even though I am from Angamali, Cochin. Now, 4 years down the line, as you all know, 80% of my friends are not doing anything related to engineering. They're doing something else. And I have not seen anything so kind of trend in ECE. So I couldn't get anything out of my engineering. Then I tried for civil service. I wrote Indian civil service exam. I lost that for around 1.25 marks prelims. Then that time bank exam was the trend. I know there were many bank exam in, coaching centers. So there, I started for prelims, mains cleared, interview also cleared. I lost for 0.66 marks. Then I in between I do pretty jobs. Then I got a job as a placement officer in an engineering college in Thrissur. So my job was to get people the jobs. So I started my life. Everything was going well, and the first company who came to recruitment in that engineering college gave me a job. They said like, you seems to be well, why don't you join us? I joined the company. 7 months after joining the company, that company itself got shut down. So by the time my age is around 26, 27, I have done I have done engineering. I have done different odd jobs in sales, marketing, call center, everything by that time. I have also tried my luck in government exam, bank exam, all this, but I couldn't reach anywhere. That's the time I started to think, what shall I do with my life? Where shall I get a difference? And what shall I do exactly? What exactly I want? That's how I started preparing for the entrance MBA entrances. Then I got into that IEM code executive program 2 year ka. That actually changed my life. Then I started working for corporate, a couple of MNCs, multinational companies. I worked in the tech sector. Before starting my own startup, draw my career 1 year back, thinking like the mistake I did should not happen to the fellow beings. That is exactly happened to me. I know. So it is very hard to come back to a right career after going to different wrong careers, different options. So the question of being how to decide forms the key. So I'll tell you my understanding about this and scientifically how people conceive this. I hope in another few minutes I'll wind this up and we'll open the floor for questions also. Now, when you say how to decide, I'm not playing this videos and stuff like that, but everyone will say follow your passion, right? Everyone will say you need to follow your passion. But my thought process is like, what is passion? How will we break down your passion? That's exactly as an organization Draw My Career also does. When you say what is your passion, how will you break down your passion? I would say if somebody is passionate about something, scientifically it is proven that it's a mix of few things. It's a mix of your personality, it's a mix of your interest, it's a mix of your motivation, then skills and abilities, learning style, emotional quotient, etc. But skills and abilities, I would say any skill can be improved in this world. I personally don't think, and nobody believes that I believe that any skill can be improved. Any skill can be improved. There is no point in thinking like skills cannot be improved. But the basic personality, interest, motivation, all these things matter a lot. So predominantly, if your personality type is you are an extrovert personality, you like to work with people. Many people say you are an introvert. And yeah, introverts are very good at engineering fields. There are people who love to be an organized fields, who work, then they will be very good at 9 to 5 jobs. There are people who work in other, kind of conventional interests. So we'll be very good at 9 to 5 jobs, or banking jobs, etc. That's how the first thing, the personality defines these decisions. Second thing, career interest. So along with the personality, there's a John Holland theory of 100 years old where what are you really interested towards? Are you a doer, thinker, creator, helper, persuader, organizer, etc.? So I believe even if you have the personality, even if you have the interest, there should be something that motivates you to stay in the career. Because you will not get goosebumps every day. You will not get 1 crore every day. So what is that motivates you to be in that career? So first is understanding your personality, then your interest, then I believe what motivates me. So a mix of these three can be formed into a kind of personality aspects or behavioral aspects. Then comes the skills and abilities and learning style. But I believe learning styles can always be improved. And if your career is related to your learning style, then that is where the real magic happens. So what we do as Grow My Career is like we have a AI-powered career assessment, which helps you understand all this and help you choose the right career based on this further analysis by understanding your personality, interest, motivation, skills and abilities, learning style, etc. So I hope I have exceeded 5 minutes. It's already 8:45. So I hope I kindly open this floor for the questions so that you can ask me the question. So this is what we do as an organization. We help people from students to professionals to turn their passion into career, make a well-informed career decision, and select the right course at the right college. Because I personally feel like that right decision of course, college, and career is the key. We help everyone in that. Then we well make them take a well-informed career decision, and we help them to find the passion and turn that passion into career. That's exactly as an organization we do, and that's exactly why what I want to speak to you also. Take the right choices. When you say right choices, when you say understanding your passion, that is nothing but understanding your personality, your interest, your motivation, along with your skills and abilities, learning style, and emotional quotient. So I sincerely pray and believe that you all land up in the right careers and the right courses, and let it be very good in your life as well. So thank you. I'm really sorry if I exceeded the time, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So now let me see if you have any questions. If I can answer, I will definitely answer those, take the questions also. Yes, any questions, please free to ask. You can also visit my website. You can connect with me or LinkedIn or other things also if you want to know further or to understand further. Any questions you want to put in the chat or you want to ask me, please?
Yes, Naveen. So, thank you so much for this wonderful session. This was an insightful session which offered so much of valuable insights into choosing the right career path. And I'm quite sure that your guidance has truly inspired our students and, of course, the alumni community to make informed and confident decisions for their future. So now the platform is open to all the participants. You may please raise your questions.
Hey, thank you, Nebu. Thank you, Nebu Charia. Thanks a lot. So anything you feel like you can put in the chat also if you want to feel like asking anything. Otherwise, I hope in 5 minutes we can wind up anything.
Yes, Naveen, can I raise a question? Like, we would like to know more about your venture, Draw My Career.
So Draw My Career, as I told, is a startup. We registered in Startup Indian Startup Karnataka. We operate out of Bangalore, but we operate online. So what we basically have is like we have him there. If you visit our website drawmycareer.com, you can take an AI powered career assessment, which basically helps you to find your personality, interest, motivation, learning styles, etc., and help you find the right career. So we come up with a 95% accuracy we have. So we have based this data on a platform called ONET, Occupational Network by which is supported by United States and Nations Department of Labor, which is working in the field for the last 70 years. With around 30% data is digital. So we have built on that, so we can give a very accurate information. And from there is an opportunity. We have a team of career counselors. They can connect with the one-on-one career counseling. So they get a customized portal also for them, whether they can chart their career journey by selecting the college, course, career library, scholarships, entrance exams, etc., etc. And we'll help you throughout your journey till you enter the decision of the career through mentorships and other programs, etc. So this is exactly the program, the platform called Draw My Career. So this August 17, we are turning year one after formally inaugurating the organization as well. Currently, our office is in Bangalore, but we operate predominantly South India and abroad as well. Can you please suggest a college for business analytics course, UG? See, see, if you ask me colleges, which location, uh, there are, I would say to bet, my understanding on selecting the college is like one data that we can look up for is NIRF, National Institute Ranking Framework. So I believe if you the particular location you are venturing into, predominantly looking into NIRF and take a call is what I can give you an input on that. What do you think the most challenging part of the UPSC exam? I do feel like it's a perseverance. Yeah, I do feel like if you have a good amount of perseverance and broad understanding of things, you can clear it off. But I personally felt like I didn't lack that. I lacked that perseverance and broad understanding of things. Then we can start particularly if you because we I started as reading Hindu and starting hearing editorials and articles after my degree or while starting preparing for the UPSC only. But I hope if we can start a bit late, a broader understanding of learning and understanding, and if you have a mind, analytical mind to think and understand what's happening, I hope that is enough. That is what I was lacking that time, so I personally feel. Nebucharian in Kerala, particularly, I hope I can get back to you through Steffi. In Kerala, I don't have that idea, to be frank. And I also urge you, even if you before you're going for business analytics as well, please check that whether you are again suited for the particular course also. So that I always believe like the course college career combination matters a lot. Shamas Shahjahan raised their hand. If you want to ask something, you can ask.
Okay, I think we can come to a close if
Yeah.
there are no more questions. Okay, so dear participants, we have shared a Google form in the chat box. So kindly fill out the form so as to receive your e-certificates. And now, yes, as we draw this wonderful gathering to a close, it is only fitting to have a voice from our alumni community express our gratitude. Our next speaker is a valued Marian alumnus, Mr. Arun George Joseph from the 2006-9 BCom batch. And presently, he's working as assistant professor in the postgraduate Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management at Marian College, Kotikana. A proud representative of our alumni network, he has been a gracious presence, bridging the past and the present while carrying forward the Marian legacy. So I now invite Mr. George Joseph to propose the vote of thanks. Over to you, Arun.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, Arun.
Hello, Naveen. Seeing you after a long time. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah,
On behalf of
I,
Alumni Association, I want to warmly thank our speaker, Mr. Naveen Paul, for such an insightful and inspiring session. You didn't just talk about careers; you gave us tools and perspectives we can actually take home and apply, and that's what make sessions like this memorable. For me, but today it is a personal touch. As said, Naveen and I are good old Jesus Youth friends from our college days. I was studying in Marian and Naveen was in Amal at the same time. We may have studied in different colleges and came from different places, but we often came together to organize formation programs, attend camps, beyond not just spiritual, but for many other purposes we came together. Those experiences shaped a lot of our learning, growth, and development for sure. Then somehow we lost touch. Maybe there was no WhatsApp at that time. It was only, even we didn't have phone numbers at that time. Somehow we lost touch, and again, seeing you inspiring young minds and seeing you in this position is truly a joy and a moment of pride. As a person who was handling entrepreneurship in the college, the portfolio of entrepreneurship in the college, is very much glad to see your profile too. I would also like to thank our college officials, teachers, alumni association leaders, Joji Chetan, Balu Chetan, Darius Chetan, then Sebastian Chetan, who is handling the technical side, Dr. Steffi, Reshma. We all worked together at that time, I believe, and everyone behind the scenes who made this event possible. A special thanks to all our alumni participants who volunteered their time to attend. Also, the students, despite of you would have spent this time somehow, but many of you volunteered to attend this. Happy to see that your energy and engagement make these sessions meaningful and gives us the energy to move forward again. Let's not just leave today's insights in our notebooks. Let's put them into action and work on building not just the right career, but the best one for each of us. Thank you all. Good night.
Yes, thank you so much, my dear friend Arun. And of course, once again, on behalf of the Career and Professional Development Wing of Marian Alumni Association, we extend our deep sense of gratitude to you, Mr. Naveen, because this was such an insightful session. And I'm very, very sure that students definitely do have a takeaway from your session to choose their right career. So before we sign off, the Career and Professional Development Wing of the Marian Alumni Association is delighted to announce our next program, which is scheduled for Saturday, 23rd August at 8 p.m. And we look forward to your enthusiastic participation in all our upcoming initiatives. Once again, heartfelt thanks to each one of you for being with us today. Wishing you a joyful weekend and a restful night. Good night.
Good night.